Today's video is so amazing. I love it. It's full of light codes, it's full of information, a lot of remembrance and wisdom that comes from this. We're talking about the chakra system, and does it actually exist? What is your perception on this beautiful nugget of information that's going to come forward? Just be open to receive what it is that I'm going to share here, and I'll see you in the video. Ja, då tog si tog an shatik en kai wa sha tata. Just breathe in and breathe out. Ja. Dan al lakia tug ana titi og anasha. Let us focus on the throat. Dalakiet alakiata, and how we assume the word is spoken. Dalakiata, the simulation of the vibration of the sound moving through the voice box is emanating a tonal vibration, where we sense within our ears the vibration and pitch, and allows us to pick up on speech. But the movement is all from this mouth and throat and here. So the throat chakra is not just here, it is here. And when there it is in full force and connection, the amplification of your crown chakra, third eye connection, then can expand into drawing in levels of consciousness. As it moves down into heart, it settles into the heart, into the power station, into the solar plexus, moving down to the lower body. And then you've got the link in with the sacral moving to base. So as we start to emerge through our own journey, we see that the chakra system actually collaborates with each other. And it's a seamless stream of central columns of light that we assimilate within our perspectives of reality, rather than in separation of circular separate chakra systems. We start to expand and merge the energies with our light body, with our emotional field, with our mental field, our astral bodies, with our etheric field, within our our status of star beingness. And within all of this, we hold it in bodies. So there's no sense of separation. We could say then there is a hand, but also we also have the fingers. But we don't actually say that there are these individual fingers per se. We say there is a hand, which brings in the wholeness of that particular part of the body. There is hair, but every single strand of the hair makes up the hair. We are a drop in consciousness, but everything is consciousness. It is everything that you are and that flows through you that allows you to line the energy through the physical body itself. So let's look at the component on the throat in this now moment to really open up into the greater knowing and that wisdom that sets us aside from those do not have a knowing of this. Or it's not to criticize anybody, it's a case of forgive them for they do not know. But as we're stepping into our consciousness connection, it is to have this sort of sense of unification with the universe when we allow it to flow rather than separate. Okay. The key component which I'm being shown here is the tongue, and the tongue unifies. Whatever comes on the tongue comes into the back of the throat and moves all the way down the spinal column, moves right down to the base and tucks it under into the tailbone. Everything is within that alignment that comes into the vagus nerve, into the fascia of the system. Everything is linked into the cellular structure of the physical body, which is upgrading as we unify our chakra systems into a sense of oneness and flow, that central column of light as I've just spoken of there. It is the expansion of the mind that allows you to then download the data. It's plugging into the electric cable as if you was going to charge something up. You're plugging into the greater knowing. This is the expansion of the halo, which tucks in under the chin and lifts you up into the greater knowing. But it also links down to the heart and down to the lower body. So the energetic field starts to glow in a circular movement, a toroidal field from the top of the head all the way down to the tootsie toesies. So as you start to expand within your light with that inner knowing, and the voice starts to speak its truth, the wisdom starts to kick in. Da. Gyanadasya Bhakyadarasha. You take off the weight of the shoulders and allow the body just to rest into the embodied state. You move and morph the body into settlement, into grounding, into bringing in that light in through the breath that allows it to then really start to move through you, through you, through you. Okay, into the heel for the healing journey. Da. Dalakiatarasha makiata, subakiatarasha. It is everything that is in balance, everything yin-yangy in front and behind you, side to side, and upsy downs is, okay? So the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, everything, everything. Okay, thank you. So take a moment just to feel the body. Touch me. And it's this sort of movement into the feeling of the body, so that the body celebrates the touch and the knowing that when you link it to the hands, you link it to the self-love. That's nice. As in, like, so just run the hands up and down the body where the perception of meridian lines that move through. So if we look at the greater knowing of you know, the connection to more than what we would presume to be chakra systems, more to be than meridian lines, because we're putting these labels on in separation. Okay, what I'm being shown here is just see it as a wholeness, see it as non-itemized, non-naming, no identification. It just is energy. It is the light that is emanating through you, that's sending a pulse into the unification of your body, into the units of which you are, which is more of that esoteric body statement of who you are. I am the light. Okay, it's all of you. That's beautiful. Thank you. And if you look at the foundation of the tongue, it curls, it moves, it morphs, it changes. When I was a child, actually, I used to do this, and I just loved it. Why did I used to love doing that? Because it extends the jaw. Goes into the jawline, goes into the ear. I actually had tonsillitis a lot when I was a child because I wasn't able to speak. I was very, very quiet and sensitive. You would never have guessed it, would you? But the energy that sort of comes from the tongue and out as the jaw juts forward. I've spoken about this in several of my videos, and also on my courses on the 8 program, Balance into Your Inner Wisdom of Light. Check out the links for those below, but also for the light language course that I have on Udemy, which is the bestseller, by the way. And it's the movement of the tongue that allows the energy to flow through. So as you can see, the eyes, the sensory perception of the eyes, they start to flutter behind the closed eyelids. Let me know in the comment if your eyes are starting to do the same. Okay, yeah. So it is the ignition of the light codex, the codes that you hold inside of yourself, that will compel you to start to ignite your light language. Okay, this is what this video is all about. It's about how to ignite your light codes. It is to loosen the tongue. What words are you using? What words are you speaking about yourself? These are slight restrictions that you hold within yourself. So it's the movement of the tongue. The course on Udemy is actually Activation to Understanding Light Language, and the first section on there actually takes you through, well, why is it that I'm not actually speaking code? Why is it that I am unable to express my soul alignment, my light being shone right through me? Is part of my mission to ignite and allow you to then see within me your capabilities, Don't put me on a pedestal at all. It's just maybe I'm just 1 or 2 steps in front of you. And that's all it is. We are all capable of speaking the code of light. It is the soul imprint that moves through you, that is the connection to all that you are, that ignites from within, that alignment to the pure flowing energy, not in separation for the chakra systems at all. It just literally just emanates and shines a divine tranquility of thought, and moves into the heart for the expansion of love and abundance of all to come. As you emanate all of that beautiful light codex out, everything is a reflection and comes back at you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. For what it is that you wish within your heart, you allow yourself to transcend the mind and allow the tongue to wiggle, waggle, wiggle, and allow it to speak the truth, the authentic beingness of who I am, to allow you to then see that you are, when everything comes into that abundant state of being, that pure synchronicity, that one moment that changes everything in your life. That contemplation within the mind settles and allows the higher mind to reach up to higher levels of consciousness. And with this download of data, the information that you hold within starts to trickle out into the memory, the wisdom of light that you hold within. Thank you. Dalakiatarasya, bakiatara, suma'u, shuma'u, shuma'u, shuma'a. So just settle in this moment, this deep celebration of remembrance, that you are more than capable of remembering, more than capable of igniting your own codex. Sometimes there are little things along the way that others can see and maybe you cannot. So maybe there is a thought within your mind and contemplation of working with me, nicolalight. And my website is nicolalight.com if you are interested to just scroll through and contemplate on my work, assisting many to express their own light codex and become masters in their own field. Ascending, mastering your energy, mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, being, seeing, feeling into that new alignment. So let us look at the board just to settle within the ego mind about what she just talked about. We have the physical body, standing firmly on the earth, grounded, in alignment with the flowing of energy moving through the center of the body and landing into the original template. And the original template is that of Gaia, not the illusionary field. I speak about this all the time on my videos. Check out all of the other playlists on Whiteboard stuff. It's a repetition, but it's a firm foundation of understanding, is that we move past the illusion. Okay, so our perception of reality comes from our eyes, our nose, the ears, and the throat, which is tongue. So we sense everything as we go about our day. And as that energy starts to emanate a little bit stronger from our connection with the third eye, it rises up into the all that is, so into the light. And then it then links into the throat and into the heart, and then into the lower body, and then all of this, we become fully immersed in an energy that just emanates this flow state. So this central column of light amplifies within us as it moves down, 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 and then up, up. Okay, and as the energy starts to force that light emission, it just literally forces the outside of attraction to increase in intensity. So our synchronicities start to come in, everything starts to align for us. You know, the stars align from the universal system into our cosmic body, and then it just it just intensifies. So we're switching on the physical body to hold the light. It's about holding the light. And that goes right down into the deep cellular structure of the single cell of which we were birthed, which is the birthmark of creation. It's the spark within, it's the egg. It's from everything that was duplicated within us to make the cells of the body. It's from mother's egg. It's mother to mother to mother to mother. And within the data that is held within the center of all that spark, it then starts to create the physical form. It starts to move the energy through the body, and that holding of that original cell holds the data of past trauma. So that's the ascension journey of clearing the data, the DNA structure, the ancestral ties, cords, contracts. It's all held within this beautiful energy that runs through our bodies, and it's an energetic pulse. So the more that we can ignite the central column of light, the more that we can then resist the mind into thinking who we are not, which is about the stuff that we need to release. Once we start to move the mind from the ego, which is safety, the safety catch, we then move into this emanation of higher light, which is consciousness, and we breathe it in, and we allow the tongue to waggle in such a way that it emanates at a beautiful speed, where it then speaks truth of wisdom. Okay. And it sits upon the tongue, in the throat, moving down to the upper heart. You see, it's a transitional column, it's not separate. The more that we can see it as a central column, it's more flow state, rather than siphoning energy out of the back end of the body into something that is subconscious, that is running a back program, which is the loosh energy that is being siphoned from you. It's no more back end siphoning, it's all front and knowing, it's all conscious being. Okay, you're a conscious creator. It allows you to stand in sovereignty, in empowerment, in strength, by knowing who you are, that you are the light, and you are here in body to hold the light, to seed the light, to walk the earth into certain situations where you then seed it outwardly to others, to spark their inner light, wisdom, ignition. And the language of code gives you the keys to open up these portals within, gives you the allowance of the energy of thought to actually translate out into an expression, either by the hand codex moving through heart, whether it's through the mind, through the energy pulse, whether it's through the tongue, whether it's through writing through the hand, however it expresses through the whole of the body, whether it's artwork, whether it's this, whether it's that. The emanation of the seed and of the light that you hold that is a key code for others to spark and ignite, is here for all of us. We just need to understand all that we are flowing within the embodied state. Okay. Gianadasia bakiatan ansula lukosh materisya makiata sumakiata. It is to see. Look at that. It is to see. It just popped into my awareness. It is to see the light that is held within, that enables you to engage into the energetic pulse of the wisdom of the universe, to download it into the physical body for the greater knowing to arise. It is the movement of the mind from the converse in introspection of the separation of I am a spiritual being and I am this and I am that. You are not anything, you are all things. There is a mind control that sits within spirituality that guides us into a construct of restriction. Okay, we have religion that suppresses, and we have spirituality, again, suppresses. By itemizing learnt behaviors in a constricted way of the mind to place an identification and separation within what it is that you are and what you do and why you are here in the first place. You just are. You are a star embodied. You are here just to shine. And if there is a doing within it, then so be it. It is an independent light being upon the planet, not restricted through any adverse energy that influxes within you, that you distort within your mind, that you are separate from anything, or the system that you run through your energy field is separate at all. But at the same time, it is. At the same time, it is. So it's how do you see it from a higher perspective? It is a central column of light, yes, but there are also chakras within it. Depends where you look. Are you looking at it from here or here? Or are you looking at it straight on? Okay. Just be aware of your empowerment. Just be aware of what it is that you're getting from your perspective. Do not give your power away to anybody. Take what you see, take what you hear, take what you taste, take what you smell, take what you touch, take what you feel deeply inside of yourself, and use your discernment to what resonates and what doesn't. Whether it resonates right now or whether it doesn't within this video, it doesn't matter to me. I know my truth, I speak it, I present it, I create this video for you. If it resonates, so be it. Welcome. If it does not, welcome into your own journey of awakening. So let's settle the tongue from all that rant. Take a deep breath in into the congratulations to being at the end of this video, allowing you to sit here and say, do you know what, actually, I get it. I don't quite understand totally just yet, but I know what she's talking about. Let us walk that path together. If you want me to hold your hand a little while until you feel that you can let go of that little hand, or almost like seeing stabilizers on a bike, take the stabilizers off and then you'll be able to walk forward with that greater knowing. But until then, I'm here of service. I'm Nicolalight.